You live in a world that never stops talking. Your phone lights up before the sun does. The moment you open your eyes, 100 voices start competing for your attention: messages, music, news, endless noise. And yet, even when you finally get a chance to rest, your mind keeps running. It's like a computer with too many tabs open, buzzing, spinning, overheating. No wonder you feel tired even when you do nothing. But here's the truth. Silence is not empty. Silence is a reset button for your brain. When you sit quietly, when you breathe slowly, when you stop reacting for a moment, the noise inside begins to settle. Imagine a cup of muddy water. The more you shake it, the dirtier it stays. But if you let it rest, the water becomes clear. That's what silence does for your mind. You don't need fancy vacations or expensive therapy to feel peace. What you need is 10 minutes of real stillness. No phone, no music, no scrolling. Just you, your breath, and your heartbeat. At first, it feels uncomfortable, like you're missing out. But if you stay with it, something amazing happens. Your body softens, your thoughts slow down, and your heart says, "Thank you." Science even agrees. Silence lowers stress, repairs your nervous system, and boosts focus. It's not laziness. It's healing. Your phone gets charged every day. Your mind deserves the same. So tomorrow morning, before touching your phone, just sit. Breathe. Be still. Because sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do for your peace is nothing at all. Your mind is not tired because of your life. It's tired because it keeps leaving the present moment. You might be sitting in a quiet room right now, but your thoughts are somewhere else, replaying an old memory, worrying about what might happen next, or judging what you should have said. That's why peace feels so far away. Your body is here, but your mind is everywhere. If you want to relax, you have to bring your mind home to the present. The present is not a date or a clock time. It's the air entering your lungs. It's the sound of your breath. It's the warmth of your coffee cup. It's the simple act of being aware that you're alive right now. The past is heavy. It holds guilt, regret, and stories you can't rewrite. The future is foggy. It holds fear, pressure, and a million what-ifs. But the present is light. It just is. It asks for nothing, and it forgives everything. That's why peaceful people are not those who have perfect lives. They're the ones who keep returning to the now. There's an old story of a tea master who worked in the same small shop for 50 years. Every day he poured tea, cleaned the table, and watched the sky. When asked how he stayed so peaceful, he said, "When I pour tea, I only pour tea." He didn't escape the moment. He lived inside it. Try this today. Pick one small daily activity: walking, eating, brushing your teeth, or washing your hands, and do it with full attention. Feel the temperature, the texture, the smell, the sound. Don't multitask. Don't rush. Just be there. Even 2 minutes of this practice can train your brain to slow down. The mind loves drama, but life's beauty hides in quiet details. Every time you return to the present, you remind your brain that you're safe. You remind your heart that this moment is enough. You remind your soul that peace isn't waiting for you somewhere in the future. It's right here, right now, if you only choose to notice it. You cannot relax your mind while holding on to everything that hurts it. Most people walk through life carrying invisible bags filled with guilt, anger, and regret. They keep replaying moments that broke them, words they wish they hadn't said, chances they didn't take, people who walked away. But here's the truth. The past does not hurt you anymore. It's your attachment to it that keeps the pain alive. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean pretending it never happened. It means freeing yourself from the weight of what you can't change. It means saying, "This story is over. I choose peace now." You are not weak for letting go. You are brave enough to stop suffering twice, once in the past and once in your mind. There's a story about a girl who carried a heavy rock every single day. Nobody asked her to, but she believed it made her strong. Years passed and her back began to hurt. Yet she couldn't stop because she had built her identity around that weight. One day someone asked, "Why don't you just drop it?" She paused, then realized she could. The moment she let go, she didn't lose strength. she found freedom. Maybe you're carrying a rock too. A mistake, a betrayal, a disappointment, a person who hurt you. Ask yourself, is holding on helping me heal? If not, it's time to set it down. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Imagine releasing that pain from your body. Whisper to yourself, I release this. I forgive. I choose peace. You may have to do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. That's okay. Healing is not one big decision. It's 1,000 small ones. Every time you let go, you make space for calm to enter. Peace doesn't come from adding more to your life. It comes from releasing what no longer serves you. You can't fill your hands with joy if they're still holding pain. Let go not for them, but for you. Because freedom begins the moment you stop rehearsing the hurt and start remembering your strength. Most of your stress doesn't come from what people do. It comes from what you expect them to do. You expect people to be kind, to understand you, to apologize, to keep their promises, to think like you. But they don't. And every time reality doesn't match your expectations, your mind starts a war it can never win. Peace begins when you stop trying to control others. You can't make people behave, believe, or love the way you want them to. You can only choose how you react. That's real power, the quiet strength of emotional control. Think of it like holding a remote control. Most people give that remote away. A rude comment, a delay, a rejection. Suddenly, someone else is pressing your buttons. You get angry, anxious, or hurt because they changed the channel of your mood. But you can take that remote back. You can say, I decide what I feel. That's how you protect your peace. Acceptance doesn't mean you approve of bad behavior. It means you refuse to let it ruin your day. It means saying, that's just how they are, and I'm not going to fight it. The moment you accept what you can't control, your body relaxes, your mind slows down, and life feels lighter. You can also protect your peace by choosing what you allow into your mind. The internet is full of noise, arguments, gossip, comparison, fear. Be careful what you feed your brain. Unfollow toxic pages. Watch less chaos. Spend more time looking at things that calm you. The sky, the trees, the faces of people who make you laugh. Your eyes are doors to your mind. Keep them clean. You don't owe everyone your attention, your energy, or your reaction. You are not a dumping ground for other people's chaos. You are a space of calm, and you have the right to protect that space. So next time life throws noise your way, don't fight every storm. Sometimes peace is not found in controlling the weather, it's found in learning to be still while it rains. Your mind can't relax if it's always fighting with life. And most people are fighting without even realizing it. You wake up angry, that you didn't sleep enough, sad, that life doesn't look the way you imagined, anxious because people don't act how you want them to. You spend so much energy wishing things were different that you forget to see the beauty of what already is. Peace begins when you stop arguing with reality. Life isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. Every moment, even the painful ones, is showing you something. But you can't see the lesson if you're too busy saying, this shouldn't be happening. Think about a river. It doesn't fight the rocks in its path. It doesn't complain when it bends or slows down. It simply flows. It accepts everything it meets and keeps moving forward. That's how peace works, it flows through acceptance. When you start seeing life as it is, not as you wish it to be, something soft happens inside you. You begin to breathe easier. You forgive faster. You stop waiting for perfect conditions to feel okay. You stop saying, I'll be happy when, and start whispering, I'm grateful now. Try this small practice. When something doesn't go your way, pause and say out loud, this is life, and I will meet it with calm. It's a simple sentence, but it rewires your brain to stop resisting. You'll notice that what used to trigger frustration now feels lighter, almost neutral. Living simply is not about owning less. It's about thinking less, comparing less, and appreciating more. It's choosing quiet mornings, slow walks, honest conversations, and laughter that doesn't need an audience. Life will never be perfect, but it can always be peaceful if you stop demanding it to be different and start seeing it clearly. True peace is not found in escaping reality, but in embracing it with open eyes and a calm heart. So take a deep breath. Look around. This moment is your life. And when you accept it fully, you don't just live, you finally rest. If this message helped you slow down, breathe, or find a little more peace today, share it with someone you care about. You never know who needs this reminder right now. And if you want more calm, clear, and beautiful English stories like this, subscribe to English Avenue today. Together, we'll keep learning, growing, and finding peace one mindful minute at a time.